guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be making a chocolate chip cookie phone case, and I'm super excited about this video because we are going to make the entire thing from scratch. If you guys want, you can add me on Snapchat. My username is allthingsnim, and I wasn't really into using Snapchat, but now I've decided that I'm going to start using it, and I'm going to show you guys sneak peeks of the videos that I'm making, the charms that I'm making for my charm shop, and just like random stuff. I really hope that you guys enjoy watching this video. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, then you can click the subscribe button down below. Let's get started! Okay guys, so to make your own DIY phone case, you will need some cornstarch. I used about 2 tablespoons of this, and then you're going to need some silicone, which I got from Walmart, and I'm going to use a pretty decent amount of this. So I'm just squeezing it out. Also, make sure that you wear gloves when you are doing this because silicone is super sticky and you do not want to get this on your hands because it will be a pain to remove. So make sure that you wear gloves. Now I'm going to start kneading both of the ingredients together. When you start kneading it, it will be very sticky, but as you keep going, it will get less stickier and eventually it will become a dough kind of consistency, and it should be at the point where it's not sticking onto your hands anymore, and that's when you know it's done. If you add too much cornstarch, the dough will get really dry, and you can fix that by adding a little bit of silicone to it. This is how the dough should be like. It should not stick onto your hands at all. To give it some color, I'm going to add the tiniest amount of some brown acrylic paint, and I'm going to mix it all together. You obviously don't want the dough sticking onto your phone, so you're going to need some cling wrap, and you're going to wrap up your phone with the cling wrap. And you might want to forget about your phone for the next 12 to 18 hours because you will not be able to use your phone at all. So you might want to forget about it. By the way, I was using my brother's phone to do this, so you'll see in a couple of minutes that the phone will change. So I just want to throw it out there that this is not my phone. So I already rolled out the dough, and I wasn't able to film this part because I forgot to press the record button. Here I put the phone on top and I'm just covering it with the dough. Once you have it all covered, you just want to smooth out all the surfaces. Now comes the fun part, and that is to make the cookie. So here I have a texturizing tool, but if you don't have this, you can use a regular old toothbrush, and you want to give it a lot of texture so that it looks realistic. So to give the cookie some color, I'm going to use some chalk pastels, and I'm using a variety shades of brown and also a bit of yellow, and I'm just shaving them onto a piece of paper, and then I'm going to mix it all together to make this, I don't know, like a brown kind of color. And I'm taking a makeup brush for this. You can use a regular brush, and I'm starting to like shade the cookie. So you want the edges to be darker and then the center part to be lighter. Once that's done, you want to let it air dry overnight, and this is where you forget about your phone. The next day, I took my X-Acto knife and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the extra edges that we have. And I am doing this very light-handed so that I do not get any scratches on the phone. And even if I do get some scratches on it, I don't really care because it's not mine. I'm just kidding. I did this very carefully so that there would be no scratches or anything like that. This is the moment of truth. I am taking out the phone, and it was pretty good. To make the holes for the camera and the buttons, I made an outline, and then I took my X-Acto knife and I'm cutting it away. That's pretty much how I did it. It was not 100% neat or clean by any means. It was not the greatest, but this was my first try doing it, and I think I did a pretty good job. Obviously not 100%, but it was good. Next, I'm going to use some black polymer clay to make the face, but you can use the same dough that we made earlier, but I chose to use polymer clay for this. So I'm making 2 eyes, and then I'm going to make a smile for it as well. Using some Polymer Clay again, but this time in the color brown, I am going to make some random chocolate chip-like shapes. I don't really know how to describe them. Some of them are big, some of them are small. So I'm just doing this, and then I'm just going to let all of this bake in the oven for about 10 minutes. Now I'm taking the phone case and I'm going to go ahead and take some super glue and glue everything in place. So I started by gluing on the face so that I knew the placement of everything, and then I'm going to glue on the chocolate chips. I forgot to mention this, but if you don't want to add the face, you don't have to. I clearly have an obsession with adding cute faces to everything. So I wanted to give it a bit of blush, so I used some pink acrylic paint and I added that. Finally, I'm using some Fimo gloss varnish and I'm going to glaze only the chocolate chips and the face. There is the completed chocolate chip cookie phone case. I had so much fun filming this video. If you guys want to see more phone case videos, then let me know in a comment down below. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day so far. I love you and I'll see you in my next video.